The time is 1893, and novelist and inventor H.G. Wells makes a startling announcement.
Gentlemen, I am talking about traveling through time in a machine constructed for that very purpose.
The first to use the machine, however, is Dr. John Leslie Stevenson, better known to history as Jack the Ripper. And what was to be a voyage of discovery, in an instant becomes a manhunt through time, from 19th century England to 20th century San Francisco.
May I come in?
Certainly, certainly. You were literally the last person on Earth I expected to see. You've given me quite a turn.
I'm obliged to take you back to face the consequences of your acts.
You take me back. How do you propose to do that? By force?
Be reasonable, John. We don't belong here.
A 19th century gentleman.
Are you quite certain I'm not forcing you to do anything that you'll regret?
Forcing me?
And a 20th century woman.
My God, Herbert, I'm practically raping you.
Yeah, that's true.
Join forces to capture a criminal from the past, at large, in the modern world. But even more than they want him, he needs them.
You throw me the key, and I'll release the girl.
On your honor, John.
You have my word as a gentleman. Now, there's just one thing. I would have expected that you'd notice by now that I am not a gentleman. Say goodbye.
Goodbye, Herbert.
You haven't instructed him in the use of one of these machines, have you?
HG, it's checkmate, and you've lost again.
A romantic adventure, a breathless chase around the world and across a century. Time after time. Alcatraz, the Rock. No one has ever escaped from this prison. This is Frank Morris. Armed robbery, burglary, grand larceny. Morris has escaped from many prisons, but Alcatraz could be the exception.
I smell something burning.
I'm looking for a new punk.
Good luck.
You don't understand. I just found her.
I guess anything you want bad enough is worth the chance.
Including busting out.
Some men are destined never to leave Alcatraz. Alive.
This island is solid rock.
No one's ever busted out.
No one's ever made it.
Since I've been warden, a few people have tried to escape. Most of them have been recaptured. Those that haven't have been killed.
I may have found a way out of here.
No one has ever escaped from Alcatraz.
I'm in.
Me too. And no one ever will.
There are 12 counts every day. One long count. We count the hours. Tuesday night we go.
Shake down.
The bulls count us, and the king bulls count the counts.
No one has ever escaped from Alcatraz. And no one ever will.
See you later, man. Goodbye.
And no one ever will. And no
In
one ever will.
1962, that statement was no longer valid. Clint Eastwood is Frank Morris in Escape from Alcatraz.
George Weber has just turned 42. And like any other middle-aged male, he has his dreams. Even though he doesn't know who she is. or where she comes from. He'll cross the hottest sands, climb the highest mountains, sail the deepest seas, and travel around the world to make his dream come true. Because on a scale from 1 to 10, George Webber is about to meet...
Who is it?
An 11. Dudley Moore.
Sir, can I get you anything else?
Julie Andrews.
Damn you, George.
And introducing Bo Derek.
Did you ever do it to reverse Bolero?
In Blake Edwards, 10. A fantasy fulfilled for adults who can count.
All right, a little closer together. Come on, smile. That's it. Hold it.
Isn't this terrific?
Columbia Pictures presents Dustin Hoffman and Meryl Streep in Kramer versus Kramer.
I just gotta call the office before they go. Joe, you're gonna be real proud of me.
I'm leaving you.
Was this some kind of joke? Did you know that all the best chefs are men?
You dumped some shell in there.
It's all right. You like your French toast crunchy, don't you?
No, Mommy always buys the kind with the orange circles on it.
I want my son.
You can't have him.
What makes you so sure he doesn't want me?
Late.
I'm not that late, dude. I'm only 20 minutes.
All the other mothers were there before you.
It will never happen again, okay?
I'm not saying he doesn't need his father, but I really believe he needs me more. I'm his mother.
My wife says that she loves Billy, and I believe she does, but I'd like to know what law is it that says that a woman is a better parent simply by virtue of her sex?
Wow!
How does it feel?
Good.
Okay, keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. That's terrific.
I love you, Billy.
Oh, that's terrific. How do you feel?
Good.
You look great.
Kramer versus Kramer.
The Metropole is always at your service. There are 2 first-class restaurants, the Terrace Restaurant and the Terrace Grill, a coffee shop open all day, a cocktail bar, and our own local, the Cotswold Arms, which serves an excellent courses for private parties for 20 guests, up to 1,200 at a banquet. There's a Metropole close to the heart of London's West End, and to get away from it all, the famous Brighton Metropole with its own health hydro. Please ask for further details at our reception.
Right, I'll take it.
Farewell, old faithful.
I've got 100. We'll nip round the bank for the rest.
Ah, yeah. Ha! It's 6 o'clock.
I can use Barclay Bank. Marvellous piece of technology. I can draw up to £50 whenever I like. Check my balance, order statements.
Let's walk. It's a lovely day. Fresh air.
Oh, nonsense. Jump in.
It's nothing.
Pity you don't use Barclay Bank.
Why?
You'll need a few quid to get this towed away.
Barclay Bank. It means we're open, even when we're closed.
Mr. Savalas?
Yes?
Your agent.
Yes?
Howdy, baby, how are you?
Have I got one for you? You're gonna drink Bacardi in a commercial. But I already drink Bacardi. No, I know that. You know that, but they don't know that. Listen, they want you to drink it where it comes from, in the Bahamas. But I am drinking it in the Bahamas.
Boys, I know that, you know that, but they don't know that. All I want you to do is say it tastes good.
I've always said it tastes good.
Boy, I know that, you know that, but they don't know that.
Bacardi rum, with a character all of its own.
I thought you was changing your agent.
I know that. You know that. But you don't know that.
Hello, I'm Noel Edmonds, and this is me in a great new ready-to-wear suit from Hepworth's.
Kindly leave the screen. Tony Blackburn here. This is the same Hepworth suit, but made to measure.
I wanted my suit immediately, so I bought it ready to wear.
I wanted different lapels and two side vents, so I bought made to measure.
My suit cost only £37.95.
That's funny. So did mine.
Hepworth suits. You don't pay extra for made to measure.
Miramontier, Sonia Schweig. Miramontier, Sonia McGee. Gott kamotti mas. Hoe fine churchavit, ne flatte ne pasta.
These two British housewives are mastering the complex language of Albanian, and remarkably, both are self-taught.
It all started when we decided to have proper lunches together. Bird's eye cod in parsley sauce was our favourite, and during the 20 minutes it would take to cook, we made up our minds that we wouldn't gossip. We'd use the time to improve ourselves. Here, akini da gyur beweisen ne peruga.
Choice cod in 4 delicious sauces from Bird's Eye. Enrich the quality of your life.
The armies of the Third Reich are in disarray, and the rest of Germany should be liberated in 2 weeks.
No, Ginger. Leave this one to me.
Herr Commandant, the British colonel insists on seeing you. Can't you see I'm busy? He says it is urgent.
I have every reason to believe the Allies will be here within 2 weeks.
2 weeks, eh? Just enough time to get used to the taste.
Of silk cat king size.
Well, filmgoers, I gave Colonel Harris and his boys 2 weeks to get used to the amazingly mild taste of silk cat. Let's see how they're getting on. Hello, boys. Hope I'm not interrupting anything. Looks like you're really enjoying the amazingly mild flavor of silk cat.
Right, chaps. Let them have it.
The Lotus is a good idea, and there's none better than this one here. Silk cut king size will satisfy you. Just give this mild flavor a week or two.
Well, folks, there you have it once again. Conclusive proof that it just takes 2 weeks to get used to mild silk cut. Phew. By the way, you still having trouble with those stubborn stains?
Supercharge the hot rods, they can fuel inject the motors. But all I need's an ice box to cool my Pepsi Colas. Well, a fist full of Pepsi makes the church miss a beat.
Nice motor
fellas, wow, Pepsi, that's neat.
So when you're cruising with your buddies and you want to jump the queues, lip smacking Pepsi kills the summertime blues. Lip smacking Pepsi kills the summertime blues.
Super hot dog. Super hot dog. Super hot dog. You look so good to me. Super hot dog. You're everything you ought to be. Super hot dog. Super hot dog.
It's no good you sitting there dying of thirst looking at these oranges. They're absolutely forbidden in here. I mean, it's not a greengrocer's, is it? I mean, they make a terrible mess. People get squirted in the eye and sometimes in the circle. I mean, all this peel, you know, the usherettes. The usherettes have absolutely refused to, and that came as a great surprise to the manager, because you see these pips, I mean, they get flicked at people in the front and they hit them in the back and they get trodden on. Messy business. On the other hand, we have no objection to you making loud slurping noises and dribbling down your front with your aura. Orange. Your aura. Funnily enough, it's made from fresh oranges. Oh, excuse me. Went up my nose.
When the word is on your shoulder, gotta straighten your act and move it down. If you can't hang with the feelings, then there ain't no room for you in this part of town. 'Cause we're the party people night and day, living crazy, that's the only way. So tonight, gotta leave the 9-5 upon the shelf and just enjoy yourself. Let the medicine music get to you, like it's so bad at all. Live it up
The most explosive movie ever made. 1941.